Hello, good morning, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining our webinar today. My name is Ksenia Farkas, and I'm a sales manager here at GlowUp based in Poland. Today, I will be showing you our platform that is used by membership-based organizations to manage their memberships, events, CRM campaigns, and other activities. And to start with, let me just share my screen with you all. I will just ask my colleague Alex to let me share the screen. Perfect, thank you. Hopefully you can see my screen now and you can hear me well. Okay, perfect. So as I mentioned already, so we are going to show to you our membership and event management software that is used by trade associations, chambers of commerce, business councils, business groups, so overall membership-based organizations around the world. GlowUp has customers in more than 60 countries. We work with membership-based organizations, as I mentioned, as well as with the event organizers. And so to begin with, let me just quickly introduce our platform. So here on the left side, as you can see, there are different modules that we are providing. Since it's an all-in-one solution for membership-based organizations, we have a built-in CRM system where you would be able to manage all of the contacts in your organization, so including your members, non-members, potential members, maybe sponsors, partners, investors. So basically, overall, any contacts that you have in your organization, you will be able to move it here in this built-in CRM system. Then we also got tools to manage events, so to manage the registrations, ticketing, payment options, membership management module, so to help you with managing new applications, so new membership applications, as well as manage all the renewals, create different lists within your membership. And we also got campaign section, which can help you with managing all the newsletters that you're sending out, so including event invitations, notifications, and surveys. And finance section that can help you with like getting an overview about what kind of invoices that you've been generating for memberships and events and payments. And another add-on that we are also providing is the community feature. It's kind of a member forum, so where your members will be able to interact with each other, send direct messages, and schedule meetings with each other as well. So as you can see now on the screen, there is a dashboard which can give you an overview about what's happening in the account. So with regards to the value of payments, number of events, new contacts that have been added this year, number of campaigns that have been sent, as well as the memberships. So since it's a demo account, you might see that it might look a bit messy when it comes to the events, so maybe memberships, the campaigns. You will see different languages here, you will see different currencies, but obviously it's just, to show that the system can be customized, depending on where you're based, right? If you're based in Europe, in the Middle East, in the UK, or other part of the world. So since today's presentation, which hopefully will not take more than like a 20-25 minutes, because I want to also leave 5-10 minutes at the end to answer the questions that you might have. By the way, in the under the video there is a Q&A section, so you can always post a question there, and then we will go back to them after the demonstration. So since today's demo will be more focusing on the membership-based organizations, let me show you what is available here from the like a setup perspective, right, for associations or chambers of commerce. So first of all, since we work with a lot of international organizations and local membership-based organizations, you will be able to, there is a possibility to create different membership tiers. So either it's going to be individual memberships, or you can also create corporate memberships. When it comes to creating corporate memberships here on the platform, so let's say this corporate membership tier, let's say tier A, you can set the member limit, so you can decide how many individuals from each company can actually join, be added to the membership, so to enjoy the benefits. And obviously you can add a currency and add a price for the membership. So again, depending on where you're based, you can select different currencies. We support more than 30 of those. And we support, obviously the commonly used one, the euros, US dollars, British pounds, as well as some currencies in the Middle East. So also from the setup, what is available here is that you will be able to set the duration of your membership, and you can also set when does the membership end. So the platform supports either, it's going to be a rolling membership. So if someone applies on April 23rd, the membership will be valid until 23rd next year. And the platform also supports the way, if, for example, all the membership end on fixed dates, right? So most of the organizations, January 1st. For some organization, I know in the UK, it's April 1st. And for some organizations in the Middle East, it might be September. So price, so as I mentioned here, you will be able to add a price for your membership, select the currency, and you can also set a workflow for applications and renewals. So using our platform, you will be able to customize a membership application form for both individuals as well as companies. And here's a few things to mention that, first of all, we don't set a limit for the number of questions that can be added into the application form. So it can be fully customized, right? So you can have your own questions. You can make fields mandatory in here, as you can see in the red bracket. And you can also add different field types. So for example, you can ask your potential members to upload documents, right, during the application process. So again, two forms that can be customized. So one is for individual memberships and another one is for the corporate ones. So now I'd like to show you how the platform can be actually integrated with your current website. So there are actually two ways of integration that we currently support. First one is integration using website widgets. So I'm sure you're all familiar with those. So it's just a super simple way of integrating. It's just you copy the code on the platform and paste it onto your website. And then different membership categories together with the application forms will be displayed on your official website. Just to give you an example, I picked this company that was based in Netherlands. FSMA. So here, this is their own website. We go to the membership section, and here we can see this is the widget integration, right? So the color can be customized here, and depending on your organization, you can either display corporate memberships or you can display both corporate and individual ones. So, and now let's see how the what would be the member journey, right? Potential member journey. Let's say I want to apply for the corporate membership to the organizational member category B. Which is 1,000 euros per year. Here you can display and add membership benefits. And here, as we can see, there is a landing page. So it's a page which is connecting platform and your organization website. Here in the URL, there would be name of your organization, .glowup.com, since it's a subdomain. There would be logo of your organization here in the left side. And now let's say I want to apply for this membership, right? I agree to the terms, and then I click on apply. And I will be redirected now to the application form that I was just showing you a few minutes ago. So as we can see, there are some fields that are mandatory. There are also different field types. So here they're asking to upload the documents. And after, let's say I would fill in all this information, I click on apply. And so this organization, they would receive my application under the membership management module workflow manager applications. So pretty straightforward, right? So, and now here depends on your, again, depends on your workflow. So you can either approve it automatically, and then, the person will be asked to make a payment, or it can actually go through your approval here, since we can see it under the awaiting approval stage. You can, of course, download the application form to the Excel in case if you need to present it to the board before making a decision. And then after it's done, you just click on approve, and then the application would be moved under the awaiting payment tab. And here depends again on your settings. We provide different payment options that can be turned on. So the first one is the online payments. Again, it depends on the location of your organization. So for some customers that are based in the UK, Switzerland, Belgium, we support Stripe payments. I will be more than happy to provide you with the transaction fees after the demonstration, to send you a follow-up email. However, if these are other countries in Europe or in Middle East, there is a possibility of connecting your PayPal account, for example, Global Payments account, or Payfor, it's Amazon Payments. And then, of course, we also provided that you can activate the payments by bank transfer, and the system can help you with issuing the invoice. So when it comes to the invoicing, the system can generate invoice by itself. However, we also have an integration with two accounting solutions. So this is Xero and QuickBooks Online. So in case if you use any of these accounting solutions, it will be possible to connect your account to the platform, and then there will be a the synchronization between our platform and QuickBooks or Xero. So let's say someone pays online for the membership. The membership will be recorded automatically by the system because it goes through the platform. In case if someone pays through the invoice, pays through bank transfer, there would be just one step required from your side is to record the payment here on the platform by clicking the button Add Payment, where you will be also able to upload the slip from the bank just for the internal records. Once it's done, the membership will become active for this either company or individual. Exactly the same workflow works for the renewals. So since all the processes are automated, and the system will help you with sending out the system notifications to the memberships that, to the renewal is upcoming, you will be either able to do it like manually, so going, one by one and confirming your members. However, this can be automated as well. So the system can confirm all the members automatically, let's say 30 days prior the expiration. So once they're confirmed, either manually or automatically, the membership that is under the renewal will be moved under the awaiting payment tab. And here it would work exactly the same ways with the application. So they can pay online. The membership cycle will be activated for the next term. And if someone makes a bank transfer and you receive a payment in your bank account, you just need to add a payment here for the system. Now, so from the platform, you obviously will have a full visibility on all of the companies that are, part of all the memberships that are that exist in your organization, or list of the members from each company, so the individuals, right? So let's see, for example, we want to see a list of all of the members, right, that as like associated with different companies. From here, we can filter all of our members either by the membership tier. So let's say we want to see only the corporate memberships or only the individual ones. From here, we can also filter by the expiration date, by the membership status, and we can also use advanced filters to segregate our list. What is it for? So advanced filters are actually the questions from your membership application form. So now imagine you have a question which is industry, or you have a question, I don't know, language spoken, for example, or maybe a country or city. So you can actually use that answer from your members to filter your list and send very targeted event invitation or newsletter only to these members. So important thing here to mention is that we don't set a limit for the number of lists that can be created. So you can, use as many filters as you want and have as many lists as you want as well. Now, let me show you a few more things here. Just close the tabs. Okay, so now let's move for a second to the campaign section. So as I was mentioning, using the platform, you can send regular newsletters. So these are going to be your, updates, promotions, news about your organization. You can also send event invitations with RSVPs and also event notifications. So these two are actually connected to the event management module. So now let's focus on the regular newsletters. First of all, you will be able to create your own templates under the settings for the regular newsletters. Second of all, you'll be able to do the DNS setup. So every time you actually send a newsletter or send invitation, it will be sent from your email address. And first of all, here under the subscriptions, you will be able to create your own mailing lists, right? So the custom one. So you can have events newsletter, just to show you an example, events newsletter, maybe general subscription list. I don't know, maybe a newsletter specifically created only to your members. You can also, adjust the visibility. So if it's going to be publicly available for everyone to subscribe, only to your members. And since, most of the organizations, I'm sure you're already like up and running, you have your own subscription list, you'll be able to import the existing subscribers using an Excel. So you won't have to ask them to subscribe to your newsletters again. Now, so every time you send a campaign, you will have all the analytics available in one place. You will be able to check how many recipients you had, how many individuals have actually opened your campaign, how many clicks you've got. And now also very important, you will also see the bounced emails and the ones that have ignored. So what does this mean? If we go to the suppression list, we can actually check all the emails that has bound back. And from here, we can either, change the email address. Let's say the domain has changed, right? Here we can see the bounce reason, and we can also check the ones that have unsubscribed and the reason it's been selected. Also from the platform, you can send surveys, and also very important thing to mention about the campaigns, that the newsletters, event invitations, surveys, they can be sent to anyone, any contact in your database. So these can be members, these can be non-members, this can be potential members, just subscribers, any contacts from your CRM. So it's not only limited to, not limited to members. Now, so when it comes to this community, which is essentially part of the membership management module, is basically a member forum, which can be activated for your existing members. And from here, you can create, as an admin, you can create private and public groups for your members so that they can, communicate with each other 24/7 when, meetings in person are not available. Let me show you how this would look. And before that, I also wanted to show you that the login, because we also provide a member portal to your members, how this login page can be integrated. I take the example of our customer that is actually based in Tanzania. It's a Pan-African Lawyers Union. They have a lot of individual members. And so here we are on their website and we can see this widget, right? Sign up new membership engagement platform. So from here, so once members are logged in to their profiles, they will have an access to these member only, so to this member portal, right? What can be customized here? So first of all, here there will be logo of your organization because it will be linked to your account. Second of all, members will have an access to the membership details. So members can actually log in and update their membership information. So individual members can update their own profiles. Primary members, so the main point of contact from each company, so from each corporate membership, will be able to update company details. And you as an admin will have a possibility to validate this information. So you can either, approve the changes or decline them. Once they are approved, the information will be changed in your CRM system as well. Now, so also from the member portal, members will have a possibility to manage their subscriptions. So they can go here and they can actually subscribe and unsubscribe from the newsletters. And this will be automatically synced with your mailing list. So if someone has, for example, unsubscribed, obviously the contact will be removed from that particular mailing list, so you don't contact them again. And then members will also have an access to the community section. So for the community section, there are a few things to mention. So first of all, there will be a general live feed that will be available for all of the members of your organization. So where they can, they can share links, they can, post images, they can maybe share events, they can comment each other posts, they can tag each other, they can like messages. So it's kind of a forum, right, for your members, like a private social media platform. And then here on the left, your members will have an access to the private and public groups if they've been invited, and you have a full control of the group. So it's only the admins of the organization that can create groups for the members. And also admins will have an ability to delete a post if you think that someone posted something that is inappropriate. So when members have access to private or public groups, they will have exactly the same view. So there will be a general live feed. It will be just, limited to the number of members been invited. Also, there is a possibility for you as an admin to upload documents here that you can see on the right side. So you can upload documents, and so your members will be able to download them. Also, members will have a possibility to exchange virtual business cards from this members tab. And each member will have its own kind of a mini CRM system where all the business cards being received will be stored. Also, another item that will be available here from the member portal is the membership directory. So it's basically a list of all of your active members. However, it will depend on your settings. Do you want to display only the company members, or you want to display both individuals and company members? Also, as you can see here, there is a search function, and there are also additional filters that can be activated. So these filters are actually questions from your membership application form. So the commonly used ones, these are the industry, maybe company size, and the location. You can add up to 3 filters for each, for the search for individual members and also for the company ones. Now, let's say individual members. I want to know more about Gabriela, right? I click on more information, and from here I can see the company name that she belongs to, the position, and the email address. This information, this can be managed by you. What information you would like to display about your individual members, what information you would like to display about your companies, right? About the corporate members. Some information can be hidden only to the, let's say, to the members. Some information can be available only to the public. And also another feature that is available as a part of our community add-on is the possibility for the members to send direct messages to each other. So here, for example, I want to contact Gabriela. I can send her a message from here, and I can also request a meeting. When I'm sending a meeting request, she will receive an email. And here I can also add my, for example, Zoom private link if I would like to have a one-on-one video chat with her. All this functionality will be available for your members using our mobile application that can be downloaded. And then from the mobile app, members will have an access again to the community, possibility to interact within private and public groups, send direct messages, manage their memberships, manage their subscriptions, and events. So this is another part that I would like to show you as part of our presentation. Using our platform, you can organize both offline, so physical events, and online, so the webinars. When it comes to organizing the webinars, so we have currently an integration with Zoom. However, if you use at the moment WebEx, GoToMeeting, GoToWebinar, Teams, or any other webinar to host the webinar, to host the event, you can still use our platform to manage the event. The only difference is that when you will be setting up the event here on the platform, in case of Zoom webinar, you would just choose custom link webinar. And after you create the event, let's say on the WebEx or GoToMeeting, you will just copy the link of the event and paste it here on the platform. And this link will be shared with the registered participants. So what is available here from the event management? First of all, the system generates event web page. So it's a landing page for your event. And every time you create an event here on the platform, this can be automatically posted on your website, again, using widgets integration. So we have widgets available for small view, full view, so where you have an event listing, and on the left side, there is an image of the event, and you can also integrate it as a calendar view. So we have 10 different templates that you can choose from. Depending on the template, the information will be displayed in a bit different way. Just to show you some examples. So for example, this is the event posted by the American Chamber of Commerce in Moldova. So here we can see that what can be changed here, right? So logo of the organization, the main banner, the picture at the back, summary of the event, speakers with the bio can be added, and the image, so the picture, and you can also promote your sponsors and partners by creating different categories. So this is one of the examples. Now, if we go to another event organized by The Economist, they're using exactly the same template, but because they have a picture, the blurry picture, the background might look a bit differently. So again, event details, agenda, venue. They're organizing a physical event, I believe, yeah, in Japan. Speakers, and it's a past event, so we don't have a registration button in here. And here is our demo event. Just to show you what is available here to customize, right? The tabs that you can see here in the top, they can be customized. In this particular template, the logo here is located on the left top. And you can also share the event on your social media platform. So let's say you don't organize a very private event, but you would like to see as many attendees as possible. So you can just share the event on your maybe LinkedIn page, share with your WhatsApp contacts, with Twitter, maybe Facebook. And then here we can see that there is a date and time of the event, contact organizer page, agenda of the event, and what's also interesting here, so the speakers, this can be changed as well. So we can change the wording from host to speakers, pictures, and sponsors and partners, just to give extra visibility to maybe to your investors, to sponsors, partners, and other members. So different categories can be created. All this information is added here from the content tab. So very user-friendly, nothing complicated. When it comes to setting up an event, so you can customize the registration form. So again, no limit for the number of questions, different field types available. Payment options, exactly the same as for the membership. So you can activate online payments, you can activate payments by bank transfer, tickets. So since it's, for example, for membership-based organization, it's super useful because here you can actually create member-only tickets, and the system will be, will be checking if it's the person is a member or not member by the email address. So the email address here is a unique identifier. You can have different prices for different membership categories. You can select, for example, free tickets for your members. And if it's, just you go with the standard price, you can pick your currency, add a price, and you can also add early bird tickets with the expiration date and time and set the number of tickets available. Now, what is available here as well? From the platform, you can send event invitation with RSVP. There are a few steps that you would need to take in order to send the campaign to your contact. So the first one is you select the recipients. So if you remember, I was showing you the smart list. So basically where you segregate your database based on the particular filters. So you just use this list to send the invite to. So they can be selected. So either by for example, members by smart list, members by membership category, all of the contacts list within your like a general database. And then on the second step, you set the subject line, you choose the sender email, because if you didn't set up, then you will be able to choose your own email address, reply to email. So these two can be different. And then content and design, the system will pre-populate the event invitation based on the previously chosen template for your event and the design. So here the colors can be, for example, customized during the step layout and design, so the main and secondary colors. But basically, it will take all the information about the event, summary, hosts, right, speakers, RSVP, sponsors, and partners. You can add additional elements into the invitation. The only thing you would need to write yourself is the invite itself, right? So a couple of words, and all the invitations will be sent to a personalized email because there are different merge tags that are actually connected to the CRM system. Now, what happens from the user side? Once they receive the invitation, they can click on the button, I will attend. They will be redirected to the registration form. And after they complete the registration, pay if it's a paid event, they will receive a confirmation email with the link to join the webinar. So if we talk about online events, right? So it can be either Zoom or any other webinar tool that you're currently using. From the admin side, you will receive the registrations here under the attendee list. You will be able to export the list anytime, so any data can be exported from the platform. You will see total number of attendees, how many members registered, transaction revenue, so in case if it's a paid event, and in case, again, if it's a paid event, you will also see the payment status here. So you will see if someone paid by credit card, and if someone wanted to pay by a bank transfer, it will be written here to be paid by bank transfer. And similar to the memberships, you just need to add a payment once you receive the money. So after the event, you can always send a post-event survey to ask, the feedback from the attendees. In case if it's a paid event, you can also check the P&L. So the revenue will be calculated based on the sponsorships received, registrations. You can add expenses here manually, and you can always send a post-follow-up email. Post-event follow-up email to the registered attendees. And also very commonly asked questions. So after the event, you'll be able actually to change the wording here for the summary of the event. And you can also upload pictures from the event, but it's more like applicable to physical events. Now, one of the last parts that I would like to show you here during today's presentation, you will be able to import all the contacts that you currently have in your organization using an Excel. So here into this built-in CRM system. The good thing, so obviously we have some, fields that are set by default, so such as first name, last name, position, email address. However, under the settings, you will be able to create your own custom fields for your built-in CRM system in here. Then once you've done the import, you can filter very similar to the memberships based on, for example, position. Let's say we want to see only the managers in our database. And we can also use advanced filters. And these advanced filters, these are the custom fields that you added previously here under the settings. So coming back to filtering, right? So position, want to see only the managers, got 164 results. So 164 contacts have a managerial position under the position field. And again, we can save it as a smart list, and we can send targeted event invitation only to the managers. Another thing that I wanted to show is how we display CRM contact profile. So in case of, for example, here I pick myself, There are different tags available. There is an owner, so someone from your team responsible for the communication of this individual. There is an activity timeline that shows you exactly what's been happening with the CRM contacts, right? So you can see that Eric added me to an invitation list. You can check exactly what kind of system notifications I've been receiving, if I was opening them. So everything will be recorded here under the activity timeline. Now, so when it comes to the engagement metrics, from here, we will see how many events I have registered this year, if I attended them, how many subscriptions I have. So in my case, it's 14. Membership information, how many campaigns been sent out to me this year, what is the percentage of the, that I opened, payment details. So this year, 1,000 euros been recorded, right? 100% come from the events. And then you can also check what kind of tickets I've been purchasing. Exactly the same analytics will be available for the company profile. So here we have a event bank. We can see what kind of memberships this company has with this organization, how many contacts are associated with this company, 67. However, only 10 of them are added into the membership. And from here, we can also check the contacts engagement. So we can see, for example, Pedro here, he has 7 subscriptions. He is not part of any committees. He has registered to 6 events and he has purchased 40 tickets. 2 campaigns been sent out to him, 0 campaigns been opened. Another piece here that's also worth mentioning is the opportunity. So basically your sales, kind of a sales pipeline. So where you will be able to create the opportunities here and customize the stages. So assign an owner, select the probability of closing a deal, or you can also here maybe add your potential sponsors, potential partners, or potential members, right? That potentially would be interested in signing up with your organization. Finance here, so again, the system can generate invoices. The invoices can be sent either for events, for memberships, or you can also create custom invoice. You can filter all of the invoices by the due date. Let's say you need a report for invoices that have been issued this year, or you need to issue make a report for the management with all the invoices that have been generated this month, right? Or the ones that are overdue, right? So we can change the status to overdue or I don't know, open invoices. Exactly the same filtering will be available for the payments. So we can see if, let's say you want to see how popular is the online payments for our attendees or members, right? Or how many payments were received through bank transfer. This can be filtered as well. Again, we can filter by the region. So if you want to see only payments for the registrations or memberships, applications, or renewals, we can also check the status, and we can also export this data into the Excel. Task management. So basically here, the team members can assign tasks to each other. And also one more thing is there are some permissions. So here on the platform, for you, it will be possible to create different roles and then give different permissions to your team members, right? So you can have, for example, role dedicated to marketing team, or maybe to membership manager, to event manager, to a finance manager, and you can adjust the permissions for each role. Also, few things here to mention in regards to our platform that also very important. So just to like a recap. So member portal together with the mobile application, so which will allow your members to access the information about your organization. So memberships, events, subscriptions, communicate with each other, can be provided by our company. And also we have a possibility of, so we have a add-on called Speed Networking Solution. Probably we'll be covering this one more during the demo for like event organizers. However, in the follow-up email, I can also send you more information about it. And yeah, this year we're planning to introduce a lot of new functionalities and update and upgrade the current features. So I think that's it. Thank you very much for attention. Yeah, it just took us 30 minutes, not 25. I will ask my colleague Alex to play the last video, and I'm going to check if we have any questions. Thank you, Alex. I can see that we don't really have questions. So yeah, I will just leave my email address in the chat. So in case you would like to schedule like a more custom demonstration, so we can surely arrange it. Thank you again for your attention. I wish you a great Friday and the weekend ahead. Bye-bye.